whistle blows, and an illegal defense call against Orlando. A 10-point Magic lead, 59-49, after the Bulls chopped that 17-point lead down big time at halftime, down to just 3. Tabo.
Well, you know, they had that big second quarter. Bulls outscored them 26-19. But a lot of their points came inside the paint. They were getting high percentage shots. You don't want to get away from that.
Rose against Nelson. Wheeled by him and then lost the handle on the ball. Poked and rolls into the backcourt. And that was touched. 2-1. Deng throws it. And that'll be an air ball. And that's going to be turned over to Orlando. A 24-second violation.
We saw right there, Neil, the spacing not quite where it needs to be. Right now, it just seems sometimes the offense, too many guys get in the same area, and it's hard to operate. Got to get a little bit better spacing, open the floor up a little bit. See Orlando, they open that floor up extremely well, which opens it up for their shooters as well as Dwight Howard inside.
Out on Turkoglu. Turkoglu, corner, wide open. Jumper Lewis, and that's money in the bank there.
Well, it forces you right there. You got Turkoglu, who's 6'11", running the point guard spot with Dwight Howard, who's 6'11". It opens up a lot of things when you have to play both those guys. And you saw Lewis wide open for a shot.
Derrick Rose. Thomas. Fake, jab step. Now one dribble and then lost the handle on it. And there Nelson through some traffic. Nelson into traffic. Back out, wide open Lewis.
Right now you see Vinny's getting ready to go to his bench, bringing in Nocioni and Kirk.
Well, it was kind of the
Ben
bench.
Gordon.
Yeah, it was kind of the bench that got him back into it. Rose to the baseline. Now Tyrus. Back inside and another turnover.
Just silly turnovers right now. Yeah. 2 back-to-back turnovers for Tyrus.
There's Lewis again. He winds up and buries another 3. And a timeout taken by Benny Del Negro. It's 67-50, and just like that, Stacy, they're back up by 17.
All started by three-point shooting, opening up the floor. Bulls have kind of lost the momentum here. And here's Rashard Lewis. Watch him. Comes down, he knows where the three-point line is, squares up. Tyrus a little late getting out there. Splash. It is again in transition. Now he's hit a couple of three-pointers here in the last couple of possessions. And here it is again. Right smash, right in his face.
You know, some teams are, you made the point early on, some teams are reluctant three-point shooting teams. This is not a reluctant, this is the polar opposite of that.
Well, here's the, you know, we talked about fast break points in the open. I thought that was one of the keys for the Bulls. But you see the Magic, who's not known to be a fast breaking team, especially early this year, it has 16-2 advantage on fast break points. The Magic are averaging probably about 8 points a game on fast break opportunities. And you see there, 16.
Well, now you got Rose, Gordon, and Heinrich in the game with Nocioni and Gooden.
They go with a three-guard offense now, trying to open up some spacing.
It was nearly fumbled by Ben Gordon, but Rose kicked it up, fires. That's, oh my goodness. Oh my.
Well, he can
like in there. Jumping jack. You ever have one of those little boxes when you were a kid? You hit the thing and it would just fly up out of the...
I never had it, just a little bit before my time, Neil.
Or either that or you didn't have any toys. I don't know which.
Boy, he really got up there, didn't he?
In Oklahoma. That was big time there. Here's Rose, and he changed his shot that time as Nelson rose up with him.
Well, Dwight Howard is leading the NBA in blocks, so...
Oh, my gosh, though.
There's some need to be help right there.
And trying to back down on Heinrich, sensing that he had the advantage was Turkoglu. And a foul on Kirk.
See, now what you're going to see, Neil, is with the Bulls going with a three-guard offense, trying to open up the floor a little bit, Orlando's going to try to expose that by getting their big guards like Turkoglu and Lewis to go into the post and try to post them up and get them to really get in foul trouble.
And the Bulls maybe going to a little zone here. Outside, Petrus fires. That just misses. And Derrick Rose sails along the baseline for the rebound.